Well, hello everybody. Sunday morning. They got me this new mask so they can watch my lips when I talk. But of course, I'm not going to do it because we're inside. And here is my new trusted companion. This is Doc number 3. He's identical. But anyway, let me... Sorry about that. Anyway, let me show you some of the things that we had sold on the weekend. Then what I want to do is I'm going to show you some of the things that we bought. And why this is so important is because the fact that, you have to buy right to be able to be in a position to sell right. Makes sense? So anyway, the first thing I sold was an LSU hat. And that goes to Parker. I'm going to need I need a little help here, folks. Parker in Texas. Apparently he's an LSU fan, so that's good. And then, of course, I always put it in plastic protection. A Funko Pop. Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph is going to Xavier in Arizona. So, thank you for that order. And last but not least, I don't have them with me, but they were pajamas, and they're going to Emily. They're children's pajamas, so I'm sure she'll enjoy those. But now let's just get back and show you some of the things that I did. If you saw the first video on Dirt Cheap, I went to that store, and I had all this stuff laid out. Okay, well, all right, I'm going to skip that right now. Let me go to the other stuff and I'll find it. I went to a garage sale and I bought this hummingbird feeder. I paid $1 for it. I found it online. It sells for about $14 or $15, so I thought that was pretty good. Then I also went and got another one feeder. But I didn't look at it too carefully. This is important because it was already cracked, so I'm not going to be able to resell that one. We may have an opportunity to have hummingbirds at our house now. And then, in that same garage sale, actually I don't know where it is. I have a little bottle. Oh, here it is. It's a dinner bell. I haven't had a chance to price it, but this 24 lead crystal, paid $1 for it. So hopefully we're going to make some money on it. Now, I also ended up getting with a Red October game. This was at an estate sale. It was upstairs, and they said it's yours for $2. And I took it. Then they had something that was very interesting. I don't know what it was. They didn't understand what it was. It was called a siren song. I actually have 2 of them. I guess they put your keys on it. I guess they make a siren sound if you're attacked or something on that order. I paid $3 each for them, and I've looked them up online. In fact, I've listed them online, and they're about $15, $18 or something like that. So again, you see, spend as little as you need to, make as much as you can. And then, when I went to the filming that I did of the Abbey store in Ville Platte, I was able to purchase these little girls called Off the Hook. Pretty neat. They even got a hook there to hang up the clothes. I got all of them, all these. And since they had so many of them, I paid an unbelievable amount. There's actually 7 of them. I already got 2 load them up. I spent $14. Basically, $2 each. So that was a pretty good thing, I thought. So anyway, then I did the best. Oh, I forgot one thing. I was mentioning at Dirt Cheap. finally just saw the bag. This is the very first stop there, and I wanted to see, is it really dirt cheap? The fact of the matter is, the prices are inflated in most cases, and then they drop down. I like it when they drop down farther than 50%. I like it when it's about 70 or 80 to 90%. I did buy a Funko Pop, pretty much the going rate. This is basically the Black Panther, T'Challa. This was a real find. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the wrestling ring. And the thing about that is the fact that since I use a ring for displaying and demonstrating my models that I sell, the action figures, and people I know are going to want to buy it. They haven't asked me yet, but they did have it, jockylot. But this one, I saw it said this is $19.95. I says, well, I thought it was a little more expensive normally, but okay. I checked online, and of course it cost me $10. I decided to buy it because once I checked online, I found only one. And they had it for $75. Well, I'm not going to sell this bad boy for that. But I am going to sell it for something substantial. The rest of the items I have, I went ahead and bought it at Jockylot. All these things, he had a bunch of them for $2 each. I'm just going to show them right now. The night view glasses is a cycle 4-in-1 machine here. Express heat 2, different variations of what you need. One of those guys. I'm just moving fast because I know I'm running out of time here. Some more of those. An energizer was something we all need. Not to mention a walking watch. I had one. I don't remember where I put it. I walked off somewhere without it and didn't bring it back. A wireless mobile mouse. It has everything but the tail. That in itself is a tail. Then I got this big bad boy. I don't know who it is, but I think he's a Star Wars character. But anyway, I spent $2 for all this stuff I've just showed you. There's $2 each. And this broke his heart, but I wanted to buy these hats because they're like all pristine condition. You're saying, Doc, because I get him $10 a piece at Jockylot. And I know he does. But he cut me a deal. So I'm buying everything else for $2. And he gave me $2 each. And that's the hats. So that's what we had. We had a very busy week. And we're going to be loading them up. But as I said before, people ask, where do you get your merchandise? You get them everywhere. You got to look for these things. You got to hunt it down and everything. So we want to thank you for watching this tape. We hope this is helpful and beneficial to you. And again, thanks a lot. And stay healthy. And if not, always have something to say in return. Goodbye.